There's money in the mouth of the prophet. Come on in here tonight, y'all. Let's talk about it.
Some folks would rather have houses and land. Oh, some folks choose silver and gold. These things they treasure. These things they treasure. And forget about. Their soul. But I desire. To make Jesus my choice. I'm just gonna say it one time. The road gets rough, and the going gets tough, and the hills are hard to climb. But I started out. It was a long time ago. And there is no doubt. In my mind. Well, to make Jesus my choice. I'm gonna say it one more time and then I'm gonna decrease. The road is rough. And the going gets tough. And the hills are hard to climb. Sometimes. But I started out. It was a long time ago. There is no doubt. In my mind. To make Jesus. Everyone, please stand. It was a good choice.
Ooh, who has made the choice tonight? Have you made the choice to go ahead and allow Jesus to run your life? I tell you that Marvin Winans, he may not be able to complete a church, but he can show have it, all right? He can have some church. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the St. James Show. I am your host, and tonight, since the master prophet ain't here, I am the prophet of the house. I am the diocesan of the First Episcopal District of the Carnal Church sector here in the social media streets. I am your pastor for tonight. Some of y'all I can't pastor. You're hard to pastor. You're rebellious and you're stiff-necked. But that's all right. We keep on pushing. I am him, St. James. And welcome, everybody, to the virtual sanctuary on tonight. Thank you for getting those goals started. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. They don't it make you just want to give. The house up. Yes. What's up, Lady Dimples? Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much, Princess, for starting us off with our goal on tonight. If you want to support the program, of course, as always, click that goal button right there on top of the chat, and you can do that. And our other ways is always scrolling at the bottom here. Knock yourselves out. What's up, Miss Regina? Regina of the Juice and the Radio Show. Y'all be over there having a good time, you and your daughter and your husband. Y'all be doing it over there. I like that. I like that kind of going on with families. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. All right, we said Princess and Jacqueline and Deion Sanders. I hate they made these names like this, y'all. This is a YouTube thing. They don't let us use our short names anymore. Whatever you put at your @ sign is what shows up in the chat now. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. Yes, yes, yes. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who else? We have Faith Nation is in the building. Thank you for joining us on tonight. All right, all right, all right. What's up? What's up? JNK Ministries. I know who that is. Is that Terrence? No. Oh, these names are getting on my nerves. What they change? I can't figure nothing out. It seems like Creeby is the same. What's up, Creeby? I am Courtney. They just put a little extra on yours. Londa, I think they put a little extra on yours too. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming through tonight, everybody. Wise Counselor, good to see you. Thank you for being a member of the St. James Show, a monthly supporting exclusive member, which is the link is available in this description of this video if you want to join. And the mods will be putting it in the chat tonight to make sure that we get some more memberships here. And some of you have, excuse me. So I got some new juice. I have a friend here who in the city who makes a lot of sea moss, different stuff. This is Jay's Moss and Juice. He just started making sea moss with juices. I'm trying to figure out what taste this is. I think it's pineapple. But it has sea moss in it as well. So got a bunch of those from him. I'm going to be, oh Lord, I think I want to take them with me. No, but we'll get there. But maybe not. But who else we have up in here? Nicole, I think I spoke to you. What's up? Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I know who you are, so don't get offended. I know who you are, but I can't think of the screen name because they got it all weird. Now, Pray Era, I know that's you. Erica, I know that's you. Let's see, who else I know? CC, I know that's you. What's up, Cheryl Bradford? Let's see here. Donathan, yeah, okay. I think you had another name though. Yeah, I think you did. Let's see here. Tashi, I see Tashi's in the building. Mary is here. Good to see you guys. Thank you for your support, everybody. Mental Vibes is here. Okay, you changed your @ so you changed it. Okay, just so I can know who you are. But thank you. So everybody can know who you are. Kitten Heels done tiptoed them heels up in the sanctuary. Did y'all hit that like button while you're here? Hit the like button. I am Mrs. Ricks. That's here. I recognize that one. Let's see, who else can I? Not the soapbox. I think that spelled a little bit different. Here's the membership link that Mary just married to Pearl. Now you're married to Pearl. Sorry, Mary. That's who you are now. Miko is in the building. Katrina's here. It's warm in the sanctuary, I tell you. That's Marvin Winans. He lit the fire. Thank you so much, Kimberly Leday. Thank you so much. Say good evening. Awesome interview. Thank you so much. We are going to be talking about the interview tonight. I know we talked about it in the membership only live afterwards later on that evening. But listen, let's hear about it. Everybody else is talking about it, trying not to talk about it, but talking about it and shading me, but whatever. As long enough you're watching, that's all I care about. And let's have the conversation tonight. I have a few things to say. I got a few things, to say. But we're going to get down to the nitty and the gritty. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Don't just come in the virtual sanctuary and just look around. Kneel down and pray. Get up and hit the like button, all right? But of course, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up and showing out onto the don't show out too much now. The mods, they're ruthless. Thank you so much, mods. Thank you for new subscribers. Thank you, mods, for doing your job on the other night, on Friday night, and trying and making sure that the chat wasn't just about one person or just about, we were keeping the main thing, and we didn't allow people to direct the attention to themselves, because people get in the chat and do that all the time. They either want to be your producers or they want to tell you what you should be doing or whatever that is. Oh, yeah, Timothy Blaine. He was good. He did some commentary. I listened to Timothy Blaine. I did listen to The Smart Show. He did some good commentary on it. Of course, Conscious TV did some great commentary on it. Who else did I listen to that did commentary on? I think that's probably about all. You have a free thing, I'll DM you. Okay, yeah, you can feel free to DM me or what have you. The St. James Show at att.net, or of course Instagram, the St. James Show. I do the DMs as well too. I love that because it holds it until I go in and figure out who you are. And I may press accept and I may press reject. Who knows? Yeah. We need 7 more, everybody, to help reach our goal on tonight. So that the goal, I think it's $5.99 or more, or $4.99 or more. So $5 or more. That's what the goal is for tonight. Yes, it is. But we're going to get into the interview. Before we get into that, but first thing first, I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed since I think we got about maybe 300 more subscribers or something like that. We are almost at 22,600. We did meet 22,500, I think maybe last night or something like that. So welcome. And thank you for allowing me to be your faux prophet. You know, FAUX, not for, or FOR, not that. All right. But I appreciate you guys. And let me tell you this. I really appreciate you guys and everyone here that, you know, listened to Master Prophet Jordan when he asked to donate to the program. You guys surpassed what you've ever done since I've been on this platform. It was so amazing. And people that are still watching are still sending in their love token to us. So I appreciate you for that. It's such a blessing. I think Bishop's music in his intro is copyrighted, so it's not a monetized video. So it don't matter. It don't even matter. It don't matter. There's money in the mouth of the prophet. Okay? Listen here, you guys. And as always, it doesn't matter who you give it to, how much you give. It's the spirit in the giving, and it is the faith that you give into good ground. You sow into good ground and the harvest for yourself. My goodness, amazing. Thank you so much, Randall Parker, for helping us reach our goal on tonight. Appreciate you, St. James, and your consistency. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So listen here. I just thank you guys for listening and for commenting on the and we had a lot of positive messages, and then you have the ones who, you know, they just want to shade me. You know, I'm just the most horrible person in the planet Earth. But I was just glad that whatever reason the interview happened, and it happened for, I believe, a good reason. I do, because so much has is coming off of that, even from that interview, even now. So I think, and so much will come from it, you know, even better. Thank you so much. It was a great interview and a conversation. Y'all come on and hit that button for us. You said, when is our worship leader coming on? Well, how about right now? Prophet Manasseh had to remind us, listen, he knows the tongues. He's that apostolic. He knows the tongues. But soon, everybody, I know everyone is wanting to hear from the mouth of Prophet Manasseh Jordan. So we'll work it out. And we'll get him on here soon. As soon as we can. Right now, as we speak, what's going on in Orlando, Florida. Listen, it's going to be exciting, everybody, and it's going on right now.
Ready for a life-changing prophetic encounter? Prophecology 2025. Navigating the Heavens is coming to Disney World's Waldorf Astoria in Orlando, Florida from July 1st to July 3rd with exclusive mastermind sessions on June 29th and 30th. This isn't just a conference. It's a prophetic immersion designed to elevate your faith and unlock divine prosperity. Step into your next dimension as you receive powerful, prosperity-focused prophetic revelations. Activate supernatural accuracy for breakthrough. Connect with leading prophets and visionary voices. For deeper insight, the mastermind sessions offer exclusive high-level prophetic mentorship, perfect for those ready to move beyond limitations. Secure your spot now. Enroll in the Master Prophet Blessing Plan, and every seed sown goes toward your attendance at this life-changing event. Call 888-831-0434 or visit prophecology.com. Prophecology 2025, where prophecy unlocks prosperity. Will you answer the call?
I couldn't get that banner to stop for nothing because it was hiding the words. So that is Prophecology. It is going on. Listen, I want to be able to go to all kinds of conferences and events and everything and bring that information back to you. I just don't want our communications and my commentary to be stuck here behind the camera. And I'm looking at videos and we're just, I'm getting commentary on videos and things that everybody has seen. I actually want to be there. And guess what, everybody? I will be there on tomorrow. I leave in the morning and I will be there for the remainder of the conference there. I can't wait to get there and to talk to everyone there and do some interviews and just bring you some one-on-one information in regards to the conference. And I'm excited about the song portion where they're integrated the minstrels with the prophets. So I'm really excited about that. Y'all know I'm a music man, so I can't wait for that. Kim Burrell be there. Kim, we friends. Kim Burrell be there. Travis Beloy, Vincent Bohannon, my buddy Vincent will be there. Can't wait to see him. So Jacqueline, time yourself out, Jacqueline. Time yourself out from earlier. Go ahead and time yourself out. But so I'll be there on tomorrow. I cannot wait. So make sure you turn your notifications on, everybody, to make sure you get the notifications when I go live and when I post different things. Make sure you're on the Instagram page as well and on Facebook. And that's all the St. James Show. So make sure that you're posting, that your notifications are on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. All right. So you want to be able to get all the updated information from that. Scroll up to what? To what? You got an admirer. Oh, Razor says, come on in. Oh, she got an admirer. Oh, okay. Well, good luck. Good. Yeah. Good luck with that. Talk to Jesus first, Jacqueline. Yes, boots on the ground, Church of God. Yeah, I can be like everybody else and sit here and just talk about videos. Y'all want me to do that? Or do you want me to go to Sweden? Do you want me to go to all these other places, Amsterdam, and bring you some on boots on the ground, as Tashi said, information? I would rather be that type of platform. I would really rather be that type of platform. I think we have enough looky-loos and giving commentary. That's enough. Okay. I plan to go. I'm gonna go down to Los Angeles. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go up to the Bay. I'm gonna do. I will go. I will go in His name. All right. So now I ain't gonna go everywhere, but I will go. I ain't gonna say yeah to everything, but I will. If I feel it's something that my audience, myself or my audience, really want to know some more information on. Listen, I think we ought to go. And I think everybody has their preconceived notions on prophecy, the college of prophets and the this of prophets and the that of prophets. Now we have prophecology. So listen, I want to go and see exactly what's going on there, because I want to be able to speak with wisdom instead of just with an opinion. You know. That's what it is. So did you guys hit that like button yet? Please, please, please hit that like button for me right now. I'm going to talk some more about the interview in a few minutes, because I do got some thoughts about what I've been hearing about, Larry Reid's response. He did a response, and he also put out a formal letter. So I want to, just kind of mention that a little bit. So, but before we get too deep into that, let's talk about some other stuff. Listen, this was a good thing on today. Let's listen in at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church.
Last Sunday, I said to you that I wanted us to be able to raise an offering for the African American Smithsonian Museum. How many of you were here on last Sunday? You sold last Sunday to that museum. Our church just turned 41 years old, and so I wanted to send to the Smithsonian $41,000, and we were going to do it in one Sunday. It wasn't going to be a long campaign, just one Sunday, $41,000. I want to thank you. In one Sunday, New Birth tear the roof off this church, we raised $65,000. Come on, y'all got to be shouting about it. $65,000 to the Smithsonian Museum. It is going directly to the museum on tomorrow morning. But I wanted you to know that we are good stewards of the seeds that you sow in this house. If we tell you it is for something, it is going directly towards that.
And listen, our hats go off to the New Birth Church, of course, led by Pastor Jamal Bryant. And I say this all the time. We're here when he's doing something bad, but it's not fair for us to be doing something good when he's pushing something good. We know that the African American, the Smithsonian is the orange man was talking about removing the funds from it. So they're looking for funds from churches and other nonprofits and things like that. So I think it was a great thing. Even, have your opinion on Jamal, but the boycott and some other things that are going on that you may not be 100% in agreement with. But when he's doing something right or encouraging his church to do something right, we're going to highlight it. All right. It's just not fair to always dredge up, some salacious information. That is not great. Hey, what's up, the Real Estate Insider? And congratulations on your 50-something thousand subscribers. Make sure you guys go over there and give him a click view and a subscribe. Oh, okay. All right. So y'all make sure y'all do that. You say, y'all clown Jamal, but what are the other megas doing? That's the question of the hour. That is the question of the hour, Creepy. Provide to us what those other people are doing, the ones y'all love so much, and we'll put it on the show. We'll see what they're doing. What are they doing for the people that are being affected by this administration, the businesses that are being affected, the nonprofits such as that, and all that. So what are they doing? We want to know. Give us a list. Give us a video. Let's post it up. When I seen it this morning, as I was watching New Birth, I said, let me highlight this. He even shared it on his Instagram. So yeah, good. New Birth. Good. They shot for 41,000 because they were 40. They just celebrated 41 years as a church, but they raised 65. So listen here. Yeah, he said he okay with you. I know that's right, Shanae. That is. I know that's right. Nicola up in here. I didn't see Nicola. You in here? So everybody, did you hit the like button? How many likes do we have? We only have. Oh, what? At least we over 100. Y'all shocked me. Okay, I was about to get you. But let's get to 200. Can we do that? You watching on my TV, on your TV? Hello, how are you? Do I look 10 pounds smaller on TV? Do I do it? What's up, Uncle Paul? Interview Jamal. Yeah, Jamal wants to. I would love to interview. You know, he has his own podcast and things, and people do interview him. Jamal, they want you to come to the St. James Show. That's what they want. That's what they want. Come on over. You said Marvin, right? So busy collecting the build for themselves. Collect the build for the community. Man, I'm telling you, if Marvin Winans would just say, listen, we scratching this church. We are building some housing. We are building some senior citizen housing and centers. And let me tell you, we would be 100% of that. He was talking about, Marvin talked about how somebody sent them $10,000 this week. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but that's like $10,000 going into a pit of nothingness. Oh, man. You see, you'll be at the Smithsonian this upcoming weekend. Great. That is really good. So listen, people like Jamal in New Birth, they're keeping that kind of stuff open. So we're happy about that. Yes, we are. All right, everybody. Are we at 200 likes yet? Let's keep going. Let's keep going, everybody. Let's get it up to at least 200 likes. Let's get on over there to that KCC.
Talk to yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you gotta speak victory during the test. No matter how you feel, speak the word. You will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself. Grab your neighbor and say, encourage yourself in the Lord. It's going to be all right. You're coming out of this. But the devil is a liar. I'm so glad. Tell your neighbor, trouble don't last long. I'm so glad. Oh, yeah. Grab somebody and say, trouble don't last long. We've been made endure for night. Keep the faith. It will be all right. I wish I had a church in here. Shake your neighbor. Say, we've been made endure for night. Keep the faith. Wish I had my voice. It will be all right. Grab your neighbor for the last time. Say, trouble, trouble, trouble don't last always. Get ready for your miracle. You coming out of this. You're coming out to talk to you.
When you want to hate them. That doggone car. Y'all ain't no good in them comments. Absolutely no good. I do believe God can do it. I just don't get why he never married. Listen, why buy the cow? As they say. They say that, Katrina. They say, why buy the cow? When it's an overflow of the milk and honey being delivered to your doorstep. Don't stink up my house with the cows. Just bring me the milk. Just bring me the milk and the honey. And they keep going. They keep showing up. They ain't gonna get married. Man, get married for what? Living his best life. We need 200 likes, everybody. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. The milk is free. And who the Son sets free is free indeed. I don't think he wants to. He's married to. Now, I ain't going to say he's married to Jesus. He's married to. I think he just enjoys the whole church thing, the influence, the prestige of it. He can tell the musicians to shut up, and he can grab this one by this and grab that one by y'all know what I'm saying. I think that's just what he likes. So he may not just like no relationship. Now Vashti says she was in a relationship for 10 years, and somebody need to tap on the shoulder and tell her what she was not in. Yeah. I don't know, Lady Dimples. They keep coming back for seconds and thirds. They stayed with it for 10 years and then complained later. But Nicola said, Vashti, it's okay, baby. So go sit by Nicola. She'll rub your back. Mm-hmm. He's married to power. There you go. I think I was trying to say that, Creepy. And yeah, that's what it was. He liked all that. He's married to power. He's married to, so I think why get boxed in and have to actually live right? That's boring. He wants choices. Now, I have my theory on that. But I wouldn't bore y'all with that on tonight. Tonight is not the platform for that tonight. So did you hit the like button yet? Where are we at? All right, okay, let's go, y'all. 42 more likes. Can I get 42 of my haters just to hit the like button? 42 of the ones who said they hated Pastor Bishop Jordan was over here. Will you hit the like button? Just because you're mean and surly. Will you do that for me? Listen here. Let's go over there. Would y'all like to go to Detroit? We were in Detroit over there on Nevada. But let's go over there to GEI and see what was going on over there today. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
I want to see some hands clapping all over the room, please. Like this. Put your hands up. Hands up, y'all. Tell your neighbor, I don't know what you come to do. Share. Don't know what you come to do. I don't know what you come to do. Don't know what you come to do. But I know what I come to do. Share. Come on, y'all, put your foot on that devil's head. I said, put your foot down, please. Y'all ready? Please. Y'all ready? Don't know what you come to do. Shine. Know what you come to do. Know what you say.
Well, that's what was going on over there at GEI. Bishop J. Drew Sheard, the presiding bishop of the Church of God in Christ. You know, we have been seeing all week, people have been hitting me up earlier this week. They were like, St. James, is this true? Is this true? What's going on here? Is Bishop Sheard really stepping down from the Church of God in Christ, as this video is alluding to? Is he just giving it all up? Is he just retiring? He's done with it. Y'all done made, you know, the Mormons, y'all done talked about him for. Put Earl Carter back up in his pulpit, you know. People are just upset. They're saying, you know, the election wasn't quite right and all that other stuff. But listen, no. First Lady Karen Clark Sheard would like to set the record straight. She tired of y'all. She said all fake news. Now, I'm going to read it how it should have went, okay? I'm going to interpret this thing for y'all. All fake news. Hey, family, please don't fall for the fake and untruths. Well, maybe I should read it how it is. I'm going to read it how it is. My husband has not resigned from serving as presiding bishop of the Church of God in Christ. Every time you view it, it attracts you and put money in their pocket. Don't believe the lies. My husband is still honored and willing to serve this honorable church. May God be glorified and the devil be, I think she meant terrified. The devil has lost again, and God will win again. Praying for all the haters as they see the Warriors winning. Is she talking? Did the Warriors play today? I thought they was out of the. Ain't basketball over? Okay, but before I read it how it should have been written, we love you, beautiful, illustrious Queen Karen Clark Sheard. But before you post anything to social media, can you run it by your grandson, Jacob, the preacher? Let him, you know, run it through grammatically and see the red come up and see the other, you know, the blue or whatever come up to see if he can fix something. And then perhaps we understand that you're disturbed with things like this, but we don't need all caps, because all caps kind of puts our minds thinking a certain way that we probably don't want us to think. So what I'm going to need you to do, First Lady of the Church of God in Christ, we love you. Pass it through Jacob, your grandson. Send it to him. He'll send it back to you with the corrections, and then you can post it. Let's try that out for about 3 months until you get the gist, because you'll start seeing his corrections and start auto-correcting in your mind. It'll happen. I believe God for it. Let me read it like how it should be read. All fake news. Hey, family, please don't fall for the fake and untruths by the post below. My husband has not resigned from serving as presiding bishop of the Church of God in Christ. Every time you view videos such as this, and in quotation marks, AI, please try not to give any validity to it. It is fake. My husband, the Honorable Bishop J. Drew Sheard, is still honored and willing to serve the Church of God in Christ for as long as his strength will take him and as long as the church will receive him. Listen, may God be glorified. May the devil be terrified. The devil has lost again. And God, as always, will be the winner at the finishing line. We are soldiers and warriors in this great army. We will continue to fight the good fight of faith. Yours in Christ, First Lady of the Church of God in Christ, Karen Clark Sheard. That's what she wrote. That's what she wrote. You should have called Blackbird again. Blackbird, yes. He could have gave you a tutorial on that AI, that chat GPT. That's what I'm saying. Just let Jacob run it through that chat GPT. I would say let Kiara, but let Jacob do it. I think the young one, they probably know how to do that chat GPT just a little bit, just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. You like that one better? Okay, good. K Rich, good. What's up, y'all coming in? L Star, Tyrone is in the building. Good. I welcome you all. I welcome you once. I welcome you twice. I welcome you twice. I welcome you in the precious name of Jesus Christ. All right? Jesus only. That's for my apostolic people watching. Oh, Lord, I ain't even going to put that up, Katrina. Get out of here. Get out of here. He's yet holding on, everybody. He is yet holding on. God is still in the miracle working business. Don't make me out of a lie, Jimmy Swagger. I just said you're yet holding on. He's still holding, y'all. My God, they must got the good stuff he hooked up to over there at the hospital in where he at? Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's yet holding on, y'all. We gonna run on and see what the end's gonna be. We all right with that? Mm-hmm. Prayers up for Jimmy. Listen. Also this week, we got the information from the judge on Bishop T.D. Jakes and the Dwayne Youngblood lawsuit. So we know that we're up against some more timelines, more dates. July 11th, Blackburn has to respond to the court, respond to the judge on his foolishness that the judge has accused him of presenting to the courts. He has to respond again to the motion from Jakes. Then Jakes has the opportunity to respond by the 18th. And then Blackburn has to take his behind up in that courtroom in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on July 24th and face the judge. The judge said absolutely no Zoom, no telephone, no nothing. Bring your braids to my courtroom. Tighten them up, take them out, do whatever you got to do. But I need to see your braids in my courtroom in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You have to answer to these sanctions that are up against you, sir. Yeah, you're an officer of the law. First of all, you're running over 66-year-old process servers. That's what you're doing. And then you're turning around and falsifying demand letters. Yes, you are. Your own client said your clients all say you do that. And then you chat GPTing responses to the courts. Unacceptable. Bring your braids. I only want to see one. Bring your braid. Do he need one down here, Amanda? Down here, down the middle? Yeah. Respond to that judicial dragging that the judge gave you the other day. Yeah. Respond to, Sarah was over there preaching today. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for the win. I think they're getting ready for the win over there at the Potter's house. They will be the pastors. Sarah and Torre will be the official pastors next month. So they are getting ready. Thank you so much, Momo the Go. You're helping me reach my goal. You said, give God some praise. Instead of some praise, give him some, that is a little, Andrew Caldwell is right. Give God some braids. What are you saying? Huh? We need 5 more, and we've met our goal for the night. Okay, 5 more. So when I tuned in to her, she was saying something decent, something good. I didn't stay around there too long. You know, I run over there to Powerhouse Chicago. They walked in. They did their new. They had their new building, their new church building on today. They got another location in the suburbs of Chicago, and they opened that church on today. You know, between Marvin, you see how Marvin did them singers in the beginning. They be sitting there just so frightened. Let's just see just the beginning of that. Look at the singers. Marvin got these singers pumped. I be like, Marvin, chill out. And William Hudson does the same thing. Watch this and listen to what he tells.
Some folks would rather have houses and land. Oh, some folks choose silver and gold.
He said, y'all gonna sing or what? Marvin been traumatizing them singers. He do that all the time. Y'all blame Karn for doing it. Karn has gotten it from his elders, like Marvin Winans. William Hudson do the same thing over there in Chicago. Y'all gonna sing? I'm gonna do this by myself? What's going on? They just be there shaking. But they're a little more quicker over there at Powerhouse. I love that William Hudson style. When they go to that church, he can go too. He can go as he can do it. But what was I talking about? Oh, Jake. Yeah, so Peppermint. What happened? What did I see? Who else came in here? Oh, Peppermint. Yeah, what? Oh, I just caught it. The suit. Peppermint. Y'all are horrible. What's up, Tom? Diva tomboyish? Wait until it's get over. But okay, I'll wait until you get over it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What's she talking about? I don't know what she's talking about. What's up, Leah? Oh, Leah. I went to Leah's musical tonight, everybody, this afternoon. She had a great musical tonight. Great turnout, you know, especially for Fresno. So it was good. It was good, Leah. That, you know, that David Hayes, he always, I ain't got no voice. Then he get up there. The Lord is everything to me. I'm like, David, sit down. You ain't never got no voice. You know he cousins to my ex-wife. But no, David's cool. He's just crazy. We call him the funeral singer around here. He'll sing your love. Y'all ain't got nobody to sing. He'll sing your loved ones into heaven. Don't worry about it. Call him. He'll do it for a hot 150. A quick 150. He'll come in and sing your loved one into heaven. Yes, he will. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, they did. I like that. I like that. They just be up there singing. You know, I wish that was a GMWA. Are you talking about? I know that when he was singing with the GMWA component, it's like, I wish they would get some more younger ones in there to really, like some young adults in there to really, but they was up there singing just as scared. I'm like, y'all been singing in this choir since 1962. Y'all can't give us no smiles and sing, but we love them. We love them. They the pillars around here. They the pillars. We just let it go. Y'all hit that like button. We almost at 200. We had 196. Gotta get 4 more of my haters. 4 more of the ones who just hanging around here so they can have some commentary on me, make up lies and vindictiveness, and just think of whatever comes to your mind. Y'all just throw it at me. Can you at least hit the like button? I appreciate it. Amanda, do you ever have anything nice to say? Who do you like, Amanda? I would like to know who Amanda likes in this whole, preaching world. Can we get a list of about 3 or maybe 1, 2? Yeah, they need some young voices. Listen here, you know they've been singing since 1962 in that same choir, wearing them same clothes. You know that, Leah. You know good and well. DCC calling out musicians. Yeah. Listen here, and I'm not mad at it. You listen. They say don't Leah. They say they be saying I'm the tyrant around here when it comes to me. I'm just the dean of gospel music around here. That's all. It just has to be to a certain level. I come from good stock. Okay, come from good mentors. Or you like me? I ain't preaching. Next, no. One more. I need another one. Yeah, he's so stupid. So yeah, what's up, Jesse? Jesse, what's going on, Jesse? Is there a problem, Jesse? Jesse is famous. Let's just put it like that. Jesse is famous around these streets, these social media streets. Yeah. Who is that? Mm-hmm. Who that? That ain't who I think it is it? Hold on. Who that? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. Mods activate. Just do a little investigation, but you know. Just ain't gonna come and walk around the sanctuary over here. Call me out of my name. Get the hell out of here. What he say, little Kim? I don't know what's going on. I just left a little. Did you just you left the praise fest over there, little Kim? My friends asked me, do y'all want to do we want to go see K Michelle? I said just to say, I said, I don't know what else I don't know what else there is. I'm sorry. I don't know what else. And then she gonna do that at the end. So no, I'll pass. I'll pass. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. I just can't do it. Well, listen here. Let's get into, because I'm not gonna be here long. I gotta pack. I ain't packed not a one thing, and I am leaving in the morning. I'm leaving in the morning to the Prophetology conference. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be working. I know I'm gonna be working. That's all right. That's all right. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna be working for y'all. I'm gonna be bringing you one-on-one and making sure that you're tuned in. And wherever I'm doing the interviews, I don't know if they're gonna. We'll talk about maybe doing some live ones. Maybe we can go live and I can talk to some people and talk to maybe Kim Burrell. Will you talk to us? Kim Burrell, Travis Malloy, Vincent. I can get Vincent. He ain't no problem. Kim, don't we love Kim over here? Have we ever talked about Kim Burrell? I don't think so. Don't we love Kim Burrell? Let me clean it up before I get on that plane tomorrow. Don't we love Kim? Thank you, Bonnie Bell, for helping us reach our goal. We only need 4 more, and we met our goal tonight. Are we going to stream any of the session? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because of the price of the conference. I don't think they'll be streaming that. I don't think they'll be streaming that. But I can probably stream. Some. I definitely want to stream like the music thing, the choir that's going to happen with all the registrants and people who were there with Travis Malloy, Vincent Bohannon, and Kim Burrell. So I think that's a good idea that Prophet Jordan had, because it will bring another aspect into the conference, because a lot of people probably just don't want to go to a conference, just a whole bunch of prophecy stuff. They want other stuff mixed into it. So that might be that. Yeah, that might be great. That might be a good idea. Okay, we over 213. Oh, y'all gonna fool around and give me 250? Thank you, Va. Thank you so much. She come in the sanctuary with her gift and her love. The money is in the mouth of the prophet. Thank you, Va. Ooh, I'm joking about that, but I think that is the most. And I've heard Reverend Ike say it of years and stuff ago. I've heard that, but when you think about it, and are you your prophet? on now. Oh, that's what you got to do, Uncle Paul. Got to receive it. Woo, y'all be around here playing. I need 3 more so we can talk about this interview. 3 more super chat so we can talk about this interview. I can give my perspective on some things. And thank you, Sean Talks. We need 2 more. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all go over there to Sean Talks and give her a subscribe, like, and a view. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all do that over there at Sean Talks. That's it. Make sure that you also subscribe to the Carnal Church Sector right there, our other YouTube channel, and our foodie channel, St. James Eats. And that's also on Instagram too. If you want to see some things that I, eat throughout the week and stuff like that, that's what it is right now. So thank you so much, Tyrone Franklin. We're coming your way. We're coming your way. I know I didn't get there earlier, but me and my friends talked about coming to Vegas before the summer is out. So we're probably looking at we reached the goal. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you. And Jesse Johnson just gifted Bonnie Bell. Look at God. You gave a super chat, and God does money in the mouth of the prophet. And God just, I ain't gonna say God. Jesse just gave you a free membership. That's how the good Lord works. That's what the song says. I will. That's how the good Lord works. Tomorrow, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna stop giving out those free memberships so hastily, though. I'm gonna stop doing that so hastily, because y'all just be waiting around trying to get a freebie. And I don't mind giving a freebie to supporters of the channel, but looky-loos just be getting them free ones. And I hate that YouTube has that's their authority who it goes out to, just automatic. We can't pick it. We can't pick that. All right. It's still coming in. Look at it. Next season. Come on. You got to believe it. She said, thank you, Jesse. Okay, so we had a wonderful interview with Master Prophet E. Bernard Jordan on Friday. I think it really helped some people understand the disassociation between him and Larry Reed. Some people are still confused. Some people don't believe Bishop Jordan. Some people don't believe Larry. Some people just don't believe none of them. They don't even believe me. I'm fake. I'm so fake. But what I say, we have this saying that we've all heard about, and it's your side, it's their side or my side, and then it's the truth. Thank you, Momo. I want to say in this particular thing, and this could apply to other situations, I want to say it's Larry's side, it's Bishop Jordan's side, and then it's the side of the facts without emotion. Okay? The facts without emotion is the real deal. But unfortunately, Larry has told his story with emotion. Bishop Jordan has told his story with emotion, whether it be hurt, trauma, betrayal, and it could be on both sides. A lot of people say, I don't believe nothing Larry talking about. Well, the thing about it, he's making the point now that it has nothing to do with the election. Well, that's what we're hearing now, but that's not what we heard in the beginning. Again, we're listeners. So regardless, that's what it is. Larry did respond to it. He did a Patreon that seemingly went out to everybody. Somebody on the team is slacking Larry. It went out to everybody. People hitting me up. I got this. And did you get that? And I got the thing from Patreon. Everybody was in there listening, Larry. Now, the video is gone now. he said he was advised to take the video away. There were a lot of things that he said that were kind of damning and not he didn't say it, but it was like threatening, like it could be. I'm like, here we go. It's just gonna go back and forth. If that's what they want to do, that's what's gonna happen. But again, the fact that one conversation was, and another said it never did. Yeah, well, So at this point, regardless of how we feel about it, it was a conversation that I'm glad that Bishop Jordan was able to have, able to show some humanity, able to kind of see, allow us to see him in a slightly different light, a light that we probably hadn't seen on him. This is just the human side. These people, I know people are crazy that think that prophets, pastors, apostles, bishops, don't have real deal emotions and feel like we feel. Yeah, they may have a stronger connection because of practicing religion longer or something like that. Like an attorney practices law. These pastors and bishops, they practice religion, in my opinion. That makes them a little bit more. Yeah. Create your own lane, no need for carbon copies. Yes, yeah, he probably meant to go out to everyone. You never know. Well, I don't know. It may have been meant to go out to everyone. That could be a thing as well. That could be true. But again, everyone, and Larry, I really wish Larry, if you're watching, but he never watches anything, and to sit there and say that you're reading off some notes, that just doesn't. Why wouldn't you want to get a real good perspective so you're not going on hearsay and you're not going on someone else's thought? Because people were saying stuff in that chat and I'm like, that's not what was said. But once somebody said it in the chat and got a few amen corners in there, that's the gospel. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just, and me personally, I think Larry does listen to what he wants to listen to and what he needs to listen to. Why do you need somebody else to listen for you? Why does anybody need anyone to listen? I need you to go listen to that, or somebody bring it back to me. I don't need you to go listen for me. And if I'm going to make a response, if I'm going to turn on my live thing, I'm going to respond off of what I actually heard, not what a third, fourth, fifth party has told me, because that's what started happening in that chat. Yeah, you're reading this, but then the other person said, no, it was said like this, said like that. I'm like, these people, I don't know if they want to continue in this. God forbid. But it seems that's what they want to continue in, confusion. He's so extra. And we know in all the performative stuff, oh yeah, I did remember. Anyway, I mean, that's craziness. That's craziness. And then there's this spin of with me. It's like endeavoring, pursuing, making sure that we are enemies. First of all, we've never met. The only interactions we've had was on YouTube, Instagram. We were cordial. And it's always, well, if you talk to someone on the back end and they get in a story and you commentate on it, that doesn't mean that you hate the person. It just doesn't mean that. Trying to put this divide against, yes, you and Prophet Jordan have a thing going on. Possibly Prophet Jordan said, listen, I know how he feels about St. James. Let me run on over there and tell my story. That's a possibility. But the fact of the matter is, Larry, you have people on your show that I don't like and don't like me. I don't fool up with. But I don't hate you because you have them on your show. I know what the motive is, and I move on. I know what's going on. I ain't boo-boo, the fool. I'm not that. But even Conscious had mentioned, he said, well, Larry he took a little further. He said, he got criminals on his show. And we don't, and it's not, we don't trip over it. So this whole thing that, and I know you got to line up with people that don't like me. That's fine, whatever. But let's not try to create a rift that's not there. When me and him were on Conscious, I mean, we had a cordial conversation. I mean, I felt comfortable just shooting the breeze. Even we asked him questions and we were just having a conversation. It felt fine. Yes, people have been on my program that did him wrong. People been on your program that do me wrong daily. Lie on me. Create narratives that I guess they had bad beans and just started blurting them out. And I'm still not saying, well, I hate Larry because he had the people over there. It's not that important. It's not that deep. Just saying. You are in the lawsuit paperwork of Bishop Jakes. Everybody is reading it. We're reading what we're being provided. And even you can admit, Larry, if you read, I know you don't read nothing, you don't watch nothing, you don't do nothing, pray and prophesy, I don't know. Tyrone Blackburn is full of green diarrhea. Oh, yes, he is. So for us to sit here and talk about, well, if your name is getting wrapped up in with Dwayne Youngblood from the Jake side, and Tyrone Blackburn is sending chat GPT stuff to the courts, the group that Jakes is against is losing. So it would be crazy for us to sit here and try to pat it down like, oh, there still may be a possibility. Oh, I don't think. No, we're going to be non-biased, but give us something to be non-biased with. What we've been reading to come from from Blackburn has been horrible. Horrible. So the narrative that, listen, I'm not going to be crazy and say that, Prophet Manasseh, Prophet Jordan, listen here, they don't like you no more. And when you don't like somebody no more, you try to do whatever you can do to stick it to them in their liver. Not saying that's what they did. I'm just saying it's a possibility. But I think at this point, everybody has got their lick back. Everybody has told their stories. And I believe there's another story. There's a story, a factual story without emotion tied around it. That's what I believe. Because we can't say that Bishop Jordan didn't react out of emotion, because he was very transparent with us to say that he's in therapy. If you have to go to therapy, did you want to come up here, Juice? Did you want to come up here in a little bit, Juice, Regina? If he's in therapy, then he's emotional. There's some things that he has to deal with from his past that your situation conjured up. So now it's time to deal with it. So again, emotional, told his side emotionally. You told your side emotionally. Now, that portion is done. I don't think there ought to be any more back and forth. But to demonize me for having the prophet on my platform, how many people have demonized you for having individuals on your platform? We can't just be We got to be a clean, fair across the board. I don't hate you. I ain't got a reason to. I don't even know why Kendall blocked me. That's crazy. Oh, but that's fine. Cora, can you unblock me? I want to be able to, send you some requests. I mean, some good wishes when you preach and stuff on Instagram. When you preach, I like to share it. Let me share it. I'm going to share it for you. Share it. I'm going to get some people over there at Potter's house. My platform is huge. We need 300 likes, everybody. We're almost there. So I don't care what is said. I don't care what any other vlogger, anybody says. I'm telling you right now, I can see Larry in Atlanta and go to dinner. I'm just that unbothered and that's not fake. I don't like the way he moves. There's a lot of people who don't like the way you move. Some probably around you don't like the way you move, but still deal with you. They still probably deal with you, but they don't like the way you move. But to try to make an enemy when there's really no reason to. The people who don't like me are going to not like me because I have on gray today. Tomorrow I'll have on black or something and they'll hate me even more. So it doesn't really make any sense. They have it in their mind. Okay, that's it. But I really enjoyed conscious, TV perspective on it. And he had he got a whole lot going on with him and Larry, with their up and down friendship. So he had a little bit more stake in the game that I did not have. I just didn't have. So, and so that's why I can appreciate what he said. There will be, and I'm glad people are doing commentary on it. I want to feed the streets. That's what we need. Isn't this better than just picking a fight with other content creators? Actually having something to listen to and to dissect like we all should. But instead of that, they choose to, throw digs and to talk about and to get into people's bedrooms and make up lies and hotel rooms. And I'm like, let's might not want to do all that right now. I'm just saying, just keep that culture. But an interview that happened, have a discussion about it. You can still have your opinion. Listen here, the comment section in that video is full. And I left the comments there. There are comments that are not good for Larry. There's comments there that are horrible for Bishop Jordan. There's comments there that they don't like mine. Yeah. Oh, I know, Ava. I know. Yeah. A lot of people had a lot to say. And then the other thing, let me speak to this. Thank you so much, Carlos. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, I know, Carlos. Let me just keep it there. People be they, them, he. Don't call me, sir. Don't call me, ma'am. Sorry. Thank you, Carlos. Let's keep it there. And then there's the content creators. Well, if I would have been doing it, I would have asked this. And St. James did a good job. But if I would have, why didn't he push this? Why didn't he push that? Again, I'm not trying to run around here to get the Wendy Williams award for journalism. Wendy is now on a roof, drunk, about to jump if somebody don't save her because her mind gone. interested of creating a whole bunch of beefs with artists and singers and preachers and all. I'm not interested in that. There's enough commentators that love all that stuff. You ready? Okay, give me 5 minutes and I'm going to drop it for you, Regina. Yeah. So I'm not interested in that. I wasn't interested in throwing shit. I brought up charisma way back in the 90s, early 90s. Why? Why? What is that relevant to today? There's a lot of things that people can bring up of things past, but we talking about now. So no. And when they want to talk to you, and you can do whatever you want to do on your own platforms, then you can show us how to do it. Show us, amateurs how to do it. But don't praise me and then stick me in my neck. The interview was handled how the interview should have been handled. I didn't have any preconceived notions. I wanted to provide a space for Bishop Jordan to be comfortable so he can speak his mind. I didn't want to overtalk him. I didn't want to inundate him with a whole bunch of questions. I wanted what he said to be clear and concise. I wanted what he said for someone to hear it, to get it in their psyche. And if it helps them, I needed it to help them. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't agree to an interview to stick Bishop Jordan. I just wouldn't do that to anybody. I wouldn't agree to an interview with Larry. I just heard him say in the spirit, I may never go. I just heard Larry. I just heard you say it. But I wouldn't do an interview with him and start bringing up all kind of stuff. And there's a lot of people that won't be, they would send me, you ask him about this, and you ask him about that. You gotta, and this, and that, and this, and the boy, and that. What are we talking about? What's relevant that we need to talk about now? Thank you, Mike Moore. Everyone, all the other content creators would have done it better. The only person I didn't hear say that was Conscious that I listened to. He just appreciated the interview and was able to build and get content from it without, throwing me under the bus or saying what a horrible job I did and talking about my, personality. Or I want to be able to have a platform that's comfortable for people that I don't even like to come on. Ain't that crazy? I want it to be comfortable enough that people that y'all don't like to come on, and you either keep your same thought or say, they're not that bad. I like that. And then may even say, I still got my eye on them though. And that's fine. That's fine. That's mature, Inspire. You said St. James on the Netflix about prophets in America be corporations or what? Listen, Tarsha Global was called. You know why Tarsha Global was called? Because Tarsha Global has emotional intelligence. She knows how to state her claim. She knows she's very dogmatic in her beliefs. But she knows how to not just attack. She's going to provide her thoughts, her information. That's why she was able to go onto Hulu and to sit down and to speak about the Lamar Whitehead incident that she had. That's why she was able to do it. Thank you so much, Chris. That's what she was able to do it. So if you're waiting for me to go back and forth because you don't like me and you're talking about and you're making up blatant lies, I'm not going back and forth. And the people are going to laugh. They're going to make comments in the comment section because they want to please the content creator for some weird reason. But at the end of the day, they're going to still look at, say, well, was all that necessary? And we still have over 600 people here tonight. So that means some of the haters are still, they're over here watching. So they're going to come watch because some of it, you know, there's a portion that gives them entertainment. And I watch other people too, but as soon as they start attacking me, I go off. I turn it off. Seriously, I turn it off. Because I know what the rhetoric is. Oh, it was some new stuff there. But I know what the rhetoric is going to be, and I just turn it off. It's okay. You can turn it off. That's what I do. Because I know what the deal is. I stumbled upon this. This wasn't in my cards. I wasn't interested. I just started talking on another platform with someone else. And oh, this is interesting. People said, you know, I like what you said. And we're here today. And that was what, 2 years ago? Almost three now. At the end of the month, there'll be 3. And that's where we're here now. And I appreciate the opportunity to go to Orlando, Florida tomorrow and boots on the ground type of coverage. I can't just sit here behind this camera I can't do it. I have to go and see and bring back more information to you guys. I can sit here and just ask you guys, tell you a few stories and ask you for money all day. I can do that. I don't choose to do that. And I appreciate each and every one of you that support the program. And all of you who listen to the prophet on Friday. Oh, there's a special blessing. A special one. And that's the thing about it. People give to what they want to give. And that's something good that Larry did say, and I wish he would have just really debunked it, because some talked about, all the money I gave to Prophet Joe, and I'm going to put what they say, a dispute up against it. Boy, let me tell you, I ain't disputing nothing I gave with a cheerful heart. Nothing I gave with a cheerful spirit and cheerful heart and gave it willingly, gave it with expectation. You're going to ask, to have that retracted, and you're going to retract every blessing that was connected to that seed. I'm telling you, you are. I wouldn't retract nothing from anyone that I gave money to. I need every blessing that God has promised me. And if you gave money for a word that you heard, or from someone who asked for it in the name of something edifying, and then you go and dispute it, these is church folk, y'all. These is folk who say they love Jesus. They love him. They believe in reaping and sowing. But if you retracting something you've already given, you're going to reap what you're sowing, right? I need all my blessings. I don't care if they take the money and put it and take it to Versace. If I gave it in the right spirit, I have an expectation on my God, because I believe the word. You gave. Thank you so much, Nikki. So many of you guys gave on Friday. I'm telling you, if you put aside And I know a lot of you came up like this. Y'all was ready. Oh, as soon as you seen the thumbnail, you was ready. Oh, I'm going to be there. Can't stand this one. Can't stand that one. Why is he over there? Can't believe it. It's going to be And then you sat in the sanctuary and you opened your ears and not just your, reactive ears. You actually opened up your, ears to hear, not just to react. And some of you got something life-changing. You're starting to think about your legacy. You're starting to think about not just putting legacy, attaching money to legacy, but attaching who is the right person to carry your legacy. Will they do the right thing with the money? Building up the people and not the material. Do you take all the wisdom in from someone? And do you just let it fall to the ground at the end? Or do you still hold it and say, I'm holding all this wisdom and knowledge that I've achieved, that you afforded me, and I've taken it and I've used it throughout the years that we have been in connection. I think I have what I need. I think you've taken me as far as our connection can go. I think it's time that I redirect and do something else. Go to another level of whatever that is. Or do you just let it drop to the ground? And we're So let me drop it. Dropping it for you right now. I'm sorry, Regina. I got caught up, Gina. This is only for Regina. You'll sit back in the back if you hit it. I think I did it. Let me see some of your thing. With past Patreon members should dispute the charge. Well, that's what I'm saying. But people ain't loyal. You know that, Tashi? People just are not loyal. They're not loyal. And then they want to say you're not loyal if you have a mind of your own and you are a critical thinker. That's not being disloyal. That's just saying, listen, I know I like you, but I got to think about this thing. Thank you so much, Peaceful. Let's see what you say. Peaceful. Bishop, you have access and validity, something desired for so long and has been denied. You are beloved, a man after God's heart, and Saul is mad that he blew the opportunity granted him. We gotta carry that wisdom in our bosom and close to the bosom. Oh, because that thing has a way of acting out, and then all of a sudden it was for naught. Thank you so much, Living Life. And you have postured yourself very well. Your interview was Bishop. Thank you so much. I don't know about flawless, but I look back at you always critiquing. I should have said that, should have did that. But again, I was just glad he was able to just talk. Just talk. Oh, no link? Oh, I clicked it and it didn't go back. There it is. I'm sorry. I clicked it, but it seemed like it didn't. There it is. Oh, so let me see some of your other comments. I'm sorry I didn't miss. People so mean because you don't agree. Yeah, I mean, Anthony says, I think your interview was absolutely excellent. It was informative, inspirational, and it showed. Thank you so much, Breezy. Thank you so much, Anthony. Hold on, everybody. Hold on to Jesus. Hold on. I got to get a thing. Regina, is that you?
Yes.
All right, all right, all right. And how are you today, this lovely Sunday afternoon in Georgia?
Listen, I am great over here in Georgia. Great, great, great. But I always have the mantra and the attitude of I am always great everywhere I am.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Good.
you don't let the place change you. You come in with the change. They got to change to adapt to my surrounding.
I see. Did you
Listen,
get
my
a
brother.
chance? Did you get a chance
Uh-huh.
to see the entire interview or some of it or what?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was in your comments when you first started. I
Yeah, I
was
remember.
doing
And,
some.
but people got a lot of things to do. They may have to come back later and do all this other stuff. So
Yes, I
what were
did
your
watch.
thoughts?
I did watch. Listen, my thoughts are this, and I said this on my video when I did when you came in and was supporting me as well.
Mhm.
You did an excellent job with that interview.
Thank you.
You were respectful. You were kind. You were considerate. You were humble. You gave him honor. You gave content. You were respectful. You did an excellent job with the interview. People are always going to have issues. One, there's a couple of reasons. One, when they don't get something that they feel they should have gotten, people that they dislike get those opportunities, people are going to be upset.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I get it. Sometimes people feel that way. And people are going to have objections to say about what you said, about how you handle it, about what he said, limitations, and all kind of things. People are always going to have something to say. We
Yeah.
learned that from the Bible. Jesus came to do all kinds of good. And there were many people, the same very people that Jesus came to do good for are the very same people that had a lot to say about the good Jesus did.
Right.
So we learn from history that no matter what happens, people are going to have opinions, whether it's good or bad. I say this, you did an excellent job. Were people surprised that he came to your platform? They were. But I'm going
And
to
you
tell
know
you,
what? And I'm not going to
mhm,
sit back and think that people shouldn't have been surprised.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
you- But I'm going to tell you this. I wasn't surprised.
Hmm.
And I'm going to tell you why I was not surprised. I was not surprised because when you did the video saying that you text Manasseh and Manasseh reached back out to you and he gave you the little bit of tips and cues that he gave you that you shared with everybody, I knew at that point spiritually that either he, Manasseh, or Prophet Jordan was going to talk to you.
Hmm. Hmm.
I knew it. I didn't know which one it was going to be, but I knew this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I knew this. I knew that was an open door to a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that transpired. So I was happy and glad and honored that you were able to get that interview. I, St. James, will say this, and like I told you before, when I said this on my live, I said proceed with caution.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
And that those are words that I'm saying not to shame nobody, not to shame Bernard Jordan or
Yeah.
any of the others. But in situations like this, you have to proceed with caution. When I did the interview with the Scott's father, Pastor Randolph Scott, I
Mm-hmm.
had to, and we were friends. Pastor Randolph and I were friends for more than 15 years before I did that interview. I
Yeah.
still had to proceed with caution because you still have to remember, be cautious how you move even after that,
Yeah, because
and then,
emotions are still wrapped up
right,
in it. So that's what I said. There was two emotional stories that we heard,
right,
but there's still a story without the emotion that we haven't heard. Because people hear
right,
things when they're emotional and take them as gospel. And
right,
that's what they tell the story. So it's important to listen, but even going forward, like you said, you have to still be aware of there still may be some ulterior motives, whether direct or indirect, because of emotions and other reasons. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even say ulterior motives because I don't want to put the insinuation out that I'm thinking that. My thought of proceeding with caution is for you to just guard your steps. because you still need to be your own individual.
Right. Right.
Okay. And that's big right there. You have to still be your own individual because you don't want the power and influence of this interview, which was huge for you,
Mhm.
huge, to overtake who you are.
Right. Right.
You must still remain you.
Right. And I'm glad that I was able to acquire it because of the
Yes.
platform that I built, you know.
Right. You don't let
Right.
nobody take that away from you.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
that's the most important, that's an important really important piece of it. So yeah, what you're saying is spot on, but it's definitely something that was always right here.
Listen,
Yeah, yeah,
listen, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
Mhm.
the interview. I'm glad that he came to your platform. Whatever reason Bishop Jordan chose to come to your platform, he came. And we're
Yeah.
grateful that he came because I felt this really when I was watching it. I just went into prayer for Bishop Jordan, his wife, his son Manasseh, the other children,
Mhm.
those that are connected to him, and yourself as well. But really for Bishop Jordan because I felt as though he always wanted to speak but he did not know where he could.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah.
And so you gave him the ability to be able to do that.
Mhm, mhm.
And though people say, well, why would Bishop Jordan go to someone that they feel is um, uh, the other person, which I don't say his name anymore on my platform,
Mhm,
um,
mhm. An op
his,
of his. Yeah.
right, and both of his, but St. James, we have disagreements but we do it lovingly. And you
Right,
and yourself and
right.
others, we're respectful in that matter. We're not out here trying to make the enemies. That's not our motive. That's not your motive. That's not my motive. We're not out here trying to make enemies. If you do commentary, you do commentary. But
Yeah.
it doesn't come from our side. It does not come from a nasty place. At least, especially my platform. It does not come from a nasty place at all.
Right, 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 right. And listen, you probably will have or have had somebody that I don't really, like I can leave it, but I'm not
Right.
going to say and that we don't get. I'm not going to say that you were trying to be vindictive and trying to build that, being be an enemy of mine now. No,
Right.
no. There is
Right.
people that you can actually talk to that better than I can talk to because I have
Yeah.
emotions connected to it. So it ain't gonna never work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I I just am like this narrative trying to put something that's not really there. It may be in his heart like that, but it's like you're trying to convince yourself of that by
Yeah.
influence and whatever else that is around you, and you just want that to happen. Or I don't know what other things can be in there, but it ain't that. It ain't nothing on my end. It's one sided.
Listen, listen. He didn't. At least he didn't go to Tasha K's channel.
Oh Lord, she would have loved that. No, he wouldn't have went over there. She was over there bad mouthing him about some other stuff and never got his name right. Never got his name. You was mixing his name up with somebody. I'm like, that ain't Tasha. That ain't Bernard Jordan. No, no, no. Yeah.
So I'm glad that you did a wonderful job of that. Now, are people going to come for you? They will. They
Yeah.
came for me when I did my interview, and we did it lovely. And I had four other people on that panel with me,
Yeah.
and they still, came for me as nice and kind and respectful as the interview was. People are going to do that. They're going to do that with you. I just want you to remember to don't get in your own feelings
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
thank you, Holy Spirit, when a mighty move of God takes place, don't think that the imps won't also get into motion.
Take
Imps,
place.
imps,
Take their
right.
place. Yeah. Yeah.
Imps are considered, they're in the Bible, they're small demonic spirits.
Hmm.
They will start going after whenever big movements of God take place. That's their job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get mad at it. And I'm not listen, you guys, don't try and quote me and say that I'm calling individuals out here imps. I'm not. I'm talking about the real spirit world. I'm not talking
The
about
spirit
content
of it,
creators.
the spirit that they allow to control them as an imp. It's not them. It's it's what
There,
they
there
allow.
There are spirits out here that will try and stop the flow. So when you do, big moves, things happen.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get in your feelings about it. When you see the attacks coming, St. James, and these are words of wisdom. When you see the attacks coming, just know that there's greater blessings when
Right.
you get through those attacks in a good way. You
Mm-hmm.
have to bless yourself by the way you handle attacks.
Right. Right. Right.
If you handle attacks in the wrong way, you can hinder your own blessings.
Mm.
You have to be able to know how to move, because that's one of the greatest attacks of the enemy, is to get us off course, get
Yeah.
us out of our own right way of doing things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
His job is to hinder us from the blessing, because he knows if I can get them off track, thank you, Holy Spirit, it's just like a train. If he can get a train to jump that track, he can stop the movement from that train.
Tear the whole travel experience. It's over.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
But you have to remember, St. James, they are going to come. And
Yeah.
so you keep yourself on track and your blessings will continue to come. But if you let one moment of people coming at you and trying to attack you, if
Yeah.
you allow that to get you out of your own character that got you to this point,
Right.
then you yourself can hinder the greater points that are coming.
Some have been trying for months, probably over a year, and it's like they will never stop. And I'm
Right.
not going to react to it, but listen,
It doesn't work.
whatever it is you need to do, but it's not going to work.
Let me
It's not.
tell you, Satan works best with reactions and not actions.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to
Oh,
hear
now
me.
say that again.
Satan works best with reactions and not actions.
Mm, mm, mm.
He will get you to react to something better than he can get you to act to something.
Right. 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 Right.
So
Right.
you got to learn the reaction is what's the problem. And
That's
all of us
too much
saints need to
emotion, too
learn
much,
that.
uncertainty. You didn't think it through. This is just a reaction. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. We don't have to be out here answering every negative comment. Social media has this beautiful button and tool called delete.
That's right. That's
We
right.
don't have to react to negative comments. We can block, we can delete. Social media has these tools. Why don't we use them? Why do we
Yeah.
feel the quickest tool is the response? No, the best tool is to block. You know why? It stops that commenter from ever getting back on your page and in your section again.
That's right. So they go
We
get
don't have
another
these
profile, and
things.
then you got to delete that one. That's fine. We can have a delete party.
That's okay. And they can have 5 or 6 channels coming. You going to continue to delete. One
Yeah.
thing a bully and a narcissist person hates is to be ignored.
Right. Right.
They hate that. They love when you come back with a response,
Hmm. Now they got
but
some
they
more
hate
fuel to
to
run
be
on.
ignored.
The end's gonna be. Yeah. 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 I know. Hmm.
But you did a great job, and I know you may hear the stuff of people talking about you, and me as your friend, I did send you one um, you know
And I
video.
already knew about it. Yeah. Hmm.
Right. But that's because I see the stuff and I was like, listen, this is my guy. St. James is my guy. Let me just go ahead and inbox him. I'm not putting any comments because that's a conversation between you and I.
Right.
But you know, it is okay to know of these things, because I
Yeah.
need
It's
to know
always
who my
important to
enemies
know of
are.
it. Yeah. 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 Hmm.
I need to know who my enemies are.
Got to know who you. That's just like I said about the White House. Everybody. I don't want to stand outside all the time. Show me my enemy. Like Donald Lawrence did that great song. He did. I need you to show me my friends and my enemies and my friends too. I need to know all of it, Lord.
Everybody,
Show it.
everybody,
Mhm.
everybody. But you keep on moving forward,
Thank you so
and,
much.
and
I
don't listen.
Everybody,
Don't
go ahead. Say that. Go ahead.
Don't worry about it. Don't be frazzled. They gonna come. They still coming. There's some I even see in the spirit. There's some that's still lining up to come at you. But if
Mm,
you will keep your eyes facing the Lord and facing God,
yeah.
you won't even see them yourself. Why? Because your back is to them.
That my back's to them, so they can fight. What they say they tearing themselves up. They fighting each other now. That's
Well,
Bible. You fight each other. You know
I'm
that's
not getting on that. But I will say this, since you mentioned his name on the platform, Conscious TV.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I saw Conscious's video, and I have to say this. He did an excellent job in his video as well when he gave you accolades to saying, the part that I saw. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw like the
And
beginning
he
part.
left it there. He left it there. He
Yeah,
didn't go into
yeah,
critiquing my style of interview.
no,
He commented on the interview,
yeah,
not the style of me and that's what I appreciate, or what
mm,
I shouldn't have, what I should have asked, or not. He didn't go there. He dealt with what was talked about, and I think that was
yeah.
the important part across the board.
Yeah, I really did like how he respected you in that. So he did. He did a really good job of that. And I would say pay more attention to that. You can know of other people that are saying these horrible things about you, but I would say pay more attention to the ones
Oh
that are
yeah, yeah.
celebrating you. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna give me that jam too.
Jam jar, get it. You guys are gonna love it because it's not overly sweet and it's not dry.
Okay. All
So it's
right.
not like overtaking you, but in matter of fact, I don't know if you know Craig the Writer Stewart. He's a
I
pop.
love him.
Yeah,
I love
he's the
him.
first one. They used to sit at his house and drink that, and they said they drunk it because it was good, but it was inexpensive. It's like $10 a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. I put it in my car. I love Craig the Writer
good.
Stewart. I
Yeah, I do
love
too.
his
I do
people.
too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Thank you so much. You please, moderators, would you do me a favor and drop Regina's link in the chat so everyone can go over there. She don't need my help. She got more than me. So you can always
Listen,
get more.
listen. I appreciate it so very much. And now shout out to Bernard Jordan, Bishop Bernard Jordan, for doing that. Shout out to his wife as well for
People
loving
were
through all
really
this and
had
his
a thing
son.
for Prophetess Deborah Jordan. They were
Mm.
like, that portion of the story really connected with a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, it did. It when he said that his wife was like, she's done. I was like, oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
because your husband is connected to somebody, and then when the wife says she's done, speaking from a wife point of view, when we say we're done, then now the husband, that's a big impact because now the husband has to move in a
Has to
way to
activate,
say,
baby.
come on,
Activate.
man, come on. My husband was connected to some people, and when I had to say I'm done, it takes a lot for us wives to say we're done when somebody is so close, when your husband is so close to somebody that
Mhm.
they like and they admire. But then the wife, especially from that spirit aspect, we see stuff and we're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
and then we get to a point where we can't continue to tolerate this stuff. And now the wife speaks, and that's what happened in that moment.
Yeah.
Lady Gordon, she was at that moment of, okay, I'm done. And she knew her words would have impact because we wives know. But it's sad that it has to come to that place. But it's good that he has a player on his team, his wife,
Yeah.
that will help him to even see some of the things that he may have missed. We're
They
praying for
said,
all of them.
you say y'all the help meets, right? The help.
Come on now, we will. And I will say this, like I said, I wouldn't mention his name, but let me go ahead and say this.
Mhm.
I am praying for Larry.
Mhm. Mhm.
I am praying for Larry. I am praying for Kendall. I am praying for Bishop Bernard Jordan, Lady Jordan, Manasseh Jordan,
Yeah.
yourself, and all others. I am also praying for those that feel that they are covering and protecting Larry
Mhm.
as well, because they have to come to a knowledge and understanding for themselves. And
Yeah.
I really do, and this is sincere, this is heartfelt, because I had said I would never mention his name again, and Holy Spirit said, call him because you need to pray for him.
Mm.
It's calling him out right now that I have to pray for him because I truly don't think that Larry is a bad guy.
Do it right
I,
now. Go ahead. Go ahead, Regina. You know you need to
yeah,
do it. Go ahead.
yeah. I don't think he is a bad guy. I think what's happened with Larry is he has dealt with some bad things in his life and he is trying to find safety.
Mm.
And it is hard for somebody to find safety with people and with situations when they've gone through so much themselves. I could be wrong. However, I am still praying for Larry, for all others, Bernard Jordan as well. And even if, like Bishop Bernard Jordan said, that that Larry would have to come back to him, I am praying that humility will lead that conversation
Right.
on both parts.
And I think people are taking that really off with somewhere else. And he
Hmm.
plainly said he
Hmm.
had to go back to Bishop Bryant. He
Hmm.
had to go back when he left. He had to go back. There was no rest
Hmm.
until he was able to go back to his spiritual father. And we can wordplay father, mentor. We can do all that stuff if we want. But we
Hmm.
know it was a older leader or older, person in your life that you took a lot of wisdom and instruction things for. He didn't just say that, and he didn't have to do it. He gave us the example. I had to do that, and Larry will have to do that as well. And like you said, I don't think it was a fact of trying to reconcile that situation and their hunky dory. It's just a matter of we got to make what Yala Van Zet say. No, you got to do this thing right. However she used to say it. You got to make this
Right.
thing right.
And that's the thing. We all have done it. I've had
We've
situations where
done it.
people
Yeah,
have spoke
yeah.
negative about me, have went to the church and several churches and spoke
Mhm,
negative about myself, spoke negative about my husband,
mhm.
and it it came back to me, and I simply, instead of me fighting it, I told the people when they came back to me and said, well, this person said you and your husband did this or y'all did this or whatever. I looked each of those individuals in their faces and I said, you know me for my character.
Right,
You know me personally. So for you to come back and tell me this, I'm going to ask you, what do you believe?
right.
And if you are going to believe them, then God will show you. But I'm not going to sit out here and try and fight and like the world say, try and windmill
Yeah,
for
yeah.
what is right. I said eventually you will come back. And just like Bishop Bernard Jordan said, those individuals, the ones that came to me and said what they said, they came back to me and said, I'm sorry. We
Yeah,
found out that it was not true. See,
yeah.
I never had to lead the conversation with it's not true.
Right,
My
right.
first conversation was, you know my character.
You know my character. What do you think about my character against what you heard?
Right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
my character stands. Even when you don't think the truth stands, my character will still stand.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you don't have to be out here, doing all the fighting and all that stuff. And Bishop Bernard Jordan is right. There will come a time where those two individuals will have to meet again. And
Mhm.
just like the situation happened with me, when I had to stand in front of the person, when they had to come back to me, they had to come back to me with their heads held down. And let me
Mhm.
tell you some key, St. James. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is powerful for you and all the viewers. When that person who had wronged me for so many years, those two people, when they wronged me for so many years, came back to me with their heads hanging down, saying, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Here's what I did. I lifted their head up and I
Mhm.
said,
Mhm.
it's okay. I understand. Please don't do it again to anybody else.
Right.
But I understand. But the main part in that was I lifted their head up. They're
Right.
going to come back, and that's what I want for Bishop Bernard Jordan and for
Mhm.
Larry to do. If either one of those two meet and somebody's head is hanging down, I don't want the person to continue to press their head down. I want humility to stand and be able to lift their head back up and teach them a valuable lesson. When
Yeah.
you have friends that are integral, when you have friends that are kind to you, you don't take the side of being jealous of them to try and
Mhm.
have vengeance against them because
Mhm.
you see something in them that you're trying to acquire. And instead of you asking, how can I be more like you? You want to bash them to get other people to think less of them. You
Right.
don't do that.
You don't
But it
do
does
it.
not mean that I got to do that when you come back to me and you apologize to me. No,
Right.
I'm still going to show the thing that I mentioned first, my character
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
stands at all times and will never take the place of being nasty or bitter or angry to some. No, that's not what I do. My character is going to always stand. So I
Mm.
pray that when they get back together, humility will be there. and they would be able to join. Now, are the relationships ever going to be the same? No, they would never be the same. Never. Because when something like this detrimental happens, it will never be the same. But it does not mean that it has to be a hateful relationship. No, it doesn't.
Right.
Thank
Well,
you so much.
I appreciate you coming up and throwing us those gems of wisdom. They are going to be running over to your channel, making sure that they click on the Juice Radio and Talk Show and see all the wonderful content that you have over there. She's way more saved than me, y'all. She gone over there.
Listen, I don't know if it's more saved or I just got a little more years. I got a little more years on me than you. You young folk over there. You young folk.
I appreciate you coming up. We'll talk soon, Regina.
Thank you so much, my friend. Have a wonderful night's sleep.
You too. Bye-bye. Well, that was very wonderful of the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Make sure you guys go over there and give her a click and a view. I appreciate everyone for coming through tonight. Listen, if you would like to support the program tonight, will you do me a great big favor and use those handles right there? There is the CashApp, the St. James Show, $, the St. James Show. And if you want to do PayPal or Zelle, the St. James Show at att.net, that will allow you to do a Zelle and all that good stuff. We also have Venmo. It's just the St. James Show. That's what it is. And you can support that way. Again, thank you so much for those of you who have been supporting all weekend. And I really appreciate you. Don't take my replies as just replies when I do reply back to you. Take it as coming from a really grateful heart. And I appreciate you for doing just that. I am on my way in the morning to Orlando, Florida, and I can't wait.
Ready for a life-changing prophetic encounter? Prophecology 2025. Navigating the Heavens is coming to Disney World's Waldorf Astoria in Orlando, Florida from July 1st to July 3rd with exclusive mastermind sessions on June 29th and 30th. This isn't just a conference. It's a prophetic immersion designed to elevate your faith and unlock divine prosperity. Step into your next dimension as you receive powerful, prosperity-focused prophetic revelations. Activate supernatural accuracy for breakthrough. Connect with leading prophets and visionary voices. For deeper insight, the mastermind sessions offer exclusive high-level prophetic mentorship, perfect for those ready to move beyond limitations. Secure your spot now. Enroll in the Master Prophet Blessing Plan, and every seed sown goes toward your attendance at this life-changing event. Call 888-831-0434 or visit prophecology.com. Prophecology 2025, where prophecy unlocks prosperity. Will you answer the call?
I am so looking forward to joining the Prophecology on this week. This week I am. I'm not going to be at work. Let me tell them folks I ain't coming in. Lord have mercy. Let me send that email. Tell them folks I ain't. Don't look for me. Don't look for me. Good thing it's a holiday on Friday. 4th of July is coming up on Friday. What's the plans, everybody, for 4th of July? What are your plans? Let me know. Let me know in the chat what your plans are while I say these thank yous for the super chats for tonight. For all those who made the special effort to help us reach our goal. And we met the goal. Thank you so much, Princess. Appreciate you. Jacqueline. Thank you so much. Kimberly Leday. Randall Parker. Momo on the go. Bonnie Bell. And she's a new member of our exclusive. She got gifted a membership. Va, what's up, Va? Thank you so much. Sean Talks, thank you so much. Make sure you go over to Sean Talks and give her a subscription. Subscribe, like, and a view over there. Tyrone Franklin, thank you so much. Kimberly Leday, once again, thank you, Jesse Johnson, for gifting that membership. As always, thank you, Uncle Paul, for your support. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Carlos Lewis, and also Peaceful Storm, NYC. Can't wait to get to NYC on the first weekend of October. Live Life 95 Fly. YouTube just messed us up by putting all these names on here. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And Miss Leah the great Leah Marie, who had a wonderful musical on this afternoon at her church here in Fresno, where she is the minister of music over there, running the show. She running them Baptists. You run them. The Baptists pay. Know about your apostolics and Pentecost. The Baptists pay. Listen, I learned it. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. I love the Lord. He pity me. I don't even know the words. I used to be up there going, I didn't know. I didn't know. When I was doing the Baptist church over there, I didn't know. I would just be faking that the deacons get I just get right on into tune. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't. I really didn't. Thank y'all so much. I got to get off here and pack. My plane gonna leave and what? Oh Jesus, let's go. Oh Lord. Oh, good. I feel Baptist fit. Come on, right. That's a good old Baptist fit. Well, we started this with Marvin. Let's end it with Marvin. I can't be clicking on all the stuff that all the ads and stuff today. So I gotta get out of here, y'all. I gotta get some stuff going so I can get out of here. But hopefully I can check in with you maybe tomorrow night after the conference. And good thing I'm on East Coast, so my West Coast folks. Oh Lord, here we go with these time difference. My sleep pattern about to be off for a minute. I will probably be up late because I'm probably be on West Coast time for a couple of days and then catch up, and it's time to go back. But oh well. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Take us out, Marvin. Marvin, are you ever gonna build that church? Are you really gonna build it? Maybe a little bit, a little chapel. Something. They said no, but I got faith, Marvin Winans. Mustard seed.
Some folks would rather have houses and land. Oh, some folks choose silver and gold. These things they treasure. And forget about their sins. But I desire to make Jesus my choice. I'm just gonna say it one time. The road gets rough. And the going gets tough. And the hills are hard to climb. But I started out. It was a long time ago. And there is no doubt. In my mind. To make Jesus my choice. I'm gonna say it one more time and then I'm gonna decrease. The road is rough. And the going gets tough. And the hills are hard to climb. Sometimes. But I started out. It was a long time ago. There is no doubt. In my mind. Everyone, please stand. It was a good choice.